not happy with the result. I'm pretty happy with the performance, the way we played and how positively we played. Look, at the end of the day, we've missed 2 one-on-one tackles, which have scored, something that we haven't done a lot in the last couple of weeks. I know with Sean's been a bit frustrated and we've thrown an intercept pass. For a short time that we've had together, compared to a side that's just come out of the championship, and I thought we showed a huge amount of positives today and something to build on for the rest of the campaign.
It was the best game that we started in an autumn or Six Nations campaign, for that matter, for quite a long time. I think I can't remember starting that well. Normally we're off the boil a little bit, but I think credit has to go to the coaches and the conditioning staff for the way that we prepared over the last 2 weeks. And we managed to match the intensity of Australia. But everyone knows in the squad and the management that we've got the ability to beat these teams. They're not going to be consistently this close for the next 9-10 matches and not go our way one time. It's just a matter of when, not if.
We've put a lot of things in place. Structurally, our defence was excellent. Structurally, we just missed 2 one-on-one tackles. One on Hooper and one on Kurandrani. It's cost us, and then unfortunately Reece has thrown an intercept. He probably should have given it to George, who was one-on-one with Hooper, and there was an opportunity for us. So look, those are things that we can fix. We just haven't worked on that a lot, but in terms of the structure and the setup, we look pretty comfortable for a lot of times, and I thought we created a lot of stuff ourselves, and we did keep the ball. And so, like I said, I think we'll get a lot better during the campaign.
I thought, in fairness, the whole pack, I can't be wrong with me to single any one individual out, really. I thought, to a man, they just emptied the tank out there today.
I think it's always hard immediately after a game, but I think going into Monday next week it'll be more positive. There was a lot of good, a heck of a lot of good from that game. You're always disappointed any game you lose immediately after. But I think when we do have a look at the tape, I think there'll be a lot of pleasing signs there moving forward. And like I said earlier, it was the best first match that we've played together. So I'd be confident to say that we're only going to get better in the next 3 weeks.
Look, to score 4 tries today was obviously a huge positive for us, and we just have to keep trying to play. Obviously, Gatland mentioned about the offloading game. I thought the key for us today was probably our lack of composure in the last sort of 10 minutes of the game. We sort of struggled with the territory a little bit, and we afforded Australia the territorial dominance. I thought a key sort of penalty towards us was 28-27, and we've played the ball and we made 2 line breaks, and we've lost the ball from the resulting ruck. There's a huge decision in the game really at 28-27.
When we face them in the World Cup, there's a different beast a different animal that's going to be facing them in that pool game. So we see that our time together will be a big upward curve, that we will continue to get better. So that we pushed them really hard right to the edge in the last 2 weeks, and we knew that, and we had to freshen up in the last couple of days. But and there were things that we prioritised on in this campaign, and a lot of things that we didn't cover. And like I said, we didn't do a lot of one-on-one tackling in the last couple of weeks. We did quite a bit of scrummaging, and you saw the effects of that. We did a lot of line-out work under pressure when we were 100% in our line-outs today, which was good. And there was one opportunity where we've got some positive out of the way that we mauled as well. So but we were pretty restricted in what we've done in the last couple of weeks. So I can come away from that and saying there's a big tick and a lot of things to continue to work on, and knowing that the way that we've prepared, that we're feeling confident that we will get better as this campaign goes on. And next week's going to be a really tough week, and we have to back ourselves that we're going to be underdone a little bit on the rugby against Fiji, but we've got to be good enough with this squad and hopefully the depth in the squad and making a few changes to be able to beat Fiji.